Alright. How's the camera, Josh?
It's
Are we streaming right now?
no, I'm just checking.
Testing.
Hello.
Hey, you were me.
That was me.
Oh, that's probably that mic. Try going down again on the other one.
This one?
No, the other one. Try going the down area. Nothing else? Might be. Usually there's like a few things like that. It's crowd. Security's crowd. Play-by-play cover. Only way to find out, we'll go on it before we start. You go on your phone and see if you hear it or not.
I don't know my phone.
I got mine. It's over here.
Where'd Marshall go?
He went down there.
Okay, to work with D.
Only way to find out, we'll go on it before we start. You go on your phone and see if you hear it or not.
I don't know my phone.
I got mine. It's over here.
I hear some talking.
You hear it?
Yeah, I hear talking. Like us talking. Maybe it was recording.
No, it's not recording. It's just
Yeah, it's mine.
No, but that sounded like before us. Like before, like where we were right now. Play the video.
probably input. It is put.
Testing.
Like us talking.
You hear something?
Maybe it was recording.
No, it's not recording.
Yeah, it's mine.
No, but that sounded like before us. Like before, like where we were. Play the video.
Testing.
Like us talking.
No, it's definitely
Maybe it was
recording.
recording.
It's like a couple minutes late or something like that.
No, but that sounded like before us. Like before, like where we were. Play the video.
But you heard that? It sounded like it was like, it kind of sounds like it was coming.
It's definitely like us talking.
No, it's definitely
it's got
recording.
noises of me fumbling around with the mic. So.
That's what's coming from.
No, but that sounded like before us. Like before, like where we were. Play the video.
But you heard that? It sounded like it was like, it kind of sounds like it was coming.
It's definitely like us talking.
No, it's definitely
it's got
recording.
noises of me fumbling around with the mic. So. It is. It's got it. Yeah, that's the video.
No, it's definitely
it's got
recording.
noises of me fumbling around with the mic. So. It is. As long as it's legal. Yeah, that's the video. It's legal until a whistle's blown. That's what I always say. Like, you'll see some, like, sketchiness. No,
it's definitely
it's got
recording.
noises of me fumbling around with the mic. So. I wish I could do that. It is. As long as it's legal. Yeah, that's the video. It's legal until a whistle's blown. That's what I always say. Like, you'll see some, like, sketchiness. No,
it's
it's
definitely
got
recording.
noises of me fumbling around with the mic. So. I wish I could do that. Maybe we should get it. Is. As long as it's legal. Yeah, that's the video. It's legal until a whistle's blown. That's what I always say. Like, you'll see some, like, sketchiness. No,
it's definitely recording.
See what it's doing.
See if we're good or what. It's watch DVC Sports.
Watch DVC Sports?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Noises of me fumbling around with the mic. This is a meatball this one that are watching. This is a meatball as long as it's legal. It's legal until it messes up. That's what I always say. Like, you'll see some, like, sketchiness. No, it's never.
Watch DVC Sports.
Watch DVC Sports?
This is a meatball this one that are watching. This is a meatball as long as it's legal. It's legal until it messes up. That's what I always say. Like, you'll see some, like, sketchiness. No, it's never. We're gonna call Matt, see if he can.
Watch DVC Sports.
Watch DVC Sports?
Feels like something.
Yeah, do it. Maybe you need to use that to not do that. That's not working. Let's use that one.
This is a meatball This is a meatball as long as it's legal. It's legal until it messes up. That's what I always say. Like, you'll see some, like, sketchiness. No, it's never.
start streaming gone?
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could all move over a tab just so Josh could fit. Josh can get in here.
No, Josh isn't
Gonna
right.
start streaming gone?
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could all move over a tab Josh could fit. Josh can get in here.
No, Josh isn't right.
Start streaming gone?
Yeah.
Just want to kind of like lean up against something.
Yeah, I can actually.
Maybe you guys could all move over a tab
No, Josh isn't right.
start streaming gone?
Yeah.
How long are the games usually?
Lean up against something.
Yeah, I can actually.
So the night's gonna be out. We're gonna go with this.
No, Josh isn't right.
Jerry's playing, I thought.
How long are the games usually?
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
I can do it.
So the night's gonna be
Yeah,
out.
he's right there.
No, Josh isn't right.
Jerry's playing, I thought.
How long are the games usually?
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
So the night's gonna be
Yeah,
out.
he's right there.
No, Josh isn't right.
Jerry's playing, I thought.
How long are the games usually?
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
I can do it.
Yeah, he's right there.
No, Josh isn't right.
Jerry's playing, I thought.
How long are the games?
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
I can do it.
Yeah, he's right there.
No, Josh isn't right.
Jerry's playing, I thought.
How long are the games?
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
I can do it.
Yeah, he's right there.
No, Josh isn't right.
Jerry's playing, I thought.
How long are the games?
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
I can do it.
Yeah, he's right there.
No, Josh isn't right.
Jerry's playing.
How long are the games?
Jerry's number 17, he's playing. Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, see? He agrees with me. Yeah, that's like a good 5-minute walk.
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
Yeah, see? He agrees with me. Yeah, that's like a good 5-minute walk.
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
Yeah, see? He agrees with me. Yeah, that's like a good 5-minute walk.
Jerry's number 17, he's playing.
Yeah, see? He agrees
What's AB? Who knows? Isn't there's
That's like where they came from. Hometown.
I know, but AB. I know BC is British Columbia. But
I have no idea.
what's AB? Who knows? Alright, what's your last name?
Whitman.
That's
That's like where they came from. Hometown.
I know, but AB. I know BC is British Columbia. But
I have no idea.
what's AB? Alright, welcome in, folks. I'm Reese Adams. Here with my
Whitman.
partner Ryan Whitman.
That's like where
And
they
we're
came
here to
from.
bring you DVC
Hometown.
lacrosse taking on Simon Fraser University from
I
British
have no
Columbia.
idea.
How you doing today, Ryan?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's always a good day for lacrosse. Hey, welcome in, folks. I'm Reese Adams.
Great night.
Here with my
Whitman.
partner Ryan Whitman.
That's like where
And
they
we're here to
came
bring
from.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on Simon Fraser University here
I
at
have no
British
idea.
Stadium. How you doing today, Ryan?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing
Goalies
good.
cross.
Always a good day for lacrosse. Hey, welcome in, folks. I'm Reese Adams.
Great night. And
Here
the
with my
game
partner
begins.
Ryan Whitman.
That's like where
And
they
we're here to bring Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on Simon Fraser University here
I
at
have no
British
idea.
Stadium. How you doing today, Ryan? Simon Fraser.
Doing good. How are you?
My number 35.
Goalies cross.
Shay, welcome in, 5'8", 195 pounds.
Great night.
Here
The
with my
game
partner
begins.
Ryan out of Edmonton.
Yeah.
We're here to bring Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on Simon Fraser University.
And for the Vikings, we have doing good. How are you?
My number 35.
Goalies cross.
Shay, welcome in, 5'8", 195 pounds.
Great night.
Here with
The
my
game
partner
begins.
Ryan out of Edmonton.
Number 10.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on
No,
Simon
number
Fraser University.
and for the Vikings, we have doing good. How are you?
My number 35.
Goalies cross.
Face off for the Vikings. Number 10, 5'8", 195 pounds.
Great night.
Here
The
with my
game
partner
begins.
Ryan out of Edmonton.
Number 10.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on Simon
No,
Fraser
number
University.
and for the Vikings, we have doing good. How are
My
you?
number 35.
Goalies cross.
Simon Fraser come 10, 5'8", 195 pounds.
Great night. Simon Fraser gets possession. Number 10.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on Simon
No,
Fraser
number
University.
and for the Vikings, we have doing good. How are
My
you?
number 35.
Goalies cross.
Simon Fraser come 10, 5'8", 195 pounds.
Great night. Simon Fraser gets possession. Number 10.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on Simon
No,
Fraser
number
University.
and for the Vikings, we have doing good. How are you? Goalies cross.
Simon Fraser come 10, 5'8", 195
Great
pounds.
night. Simon Fraser gets possession. Number 10.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on Simon
No,
Fraser
number
University.
and for the Vikings, we have doing good. How are you? Goalies cross.
Come 10, 5'8", 195
And that's good night. Simon Fraser gets possession. Number 10.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on Simon
No,
Fraser
number
University.
and for the Vikings, we have doing good. How are you? Goalies cross.
Come 10, 5'8", 195
And that's good night. Simon Fraser gets possession. Number 10.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on
Goalie ball. And for the Vikings, we have doing good. How are you? Goalies cross.
Come 10, 5'8", 195
And that's good night. Simon Fraser gets possession. Number 10.
Simon Fraser come see lacrosse taking on
Goalie ball. And goes back to Dylan Brown. For the Vikings, we have Justin seems to be in trouble. Goalies cross.
Come 10, 5'8", 195
Gets out of it. And then the whistle blown. Offside. Goalie ball. And goes back to Dylan Brown. For the Vikings, we have Justin seems to be in trouble. Goalies cross. And it's out. Oh, ball straight in though. And then the whistle blown. Offside. Goalie ball. And goes back to Dylan Brown. For the Vikings, we have Justin seems to be in trouble. Goalies cross. And it's an amazing save. Ball straight in though. And then the whistle blown. Offside. Goalie ball. And goes back to Dylan Brown. For the Vikings, we have Justin seems to be in trouble. Goalies cross. And it's an amazing save. Ball straight in though. And then the whistle blown. Doesn't get an inch. Offside. Goalie ball. And goes back to Dylan Brown. For the Vikings, we have Justin seems to be in trouble. Goalies cross. And it's an amazing save. Ball straight in though. And then the whistle blown. Doesn't get an inch. Offside. Goalie ball. And goes back to Dylan Brown. For the Vikings, we have Justin seems to be in trouble. Goalies cross. And it's an amazing save. Ball straight in though. And then the whistle blown. Doesn't get an inch. Offside.
sides. And team back to around. Vikings, we have.
He has it. It's locked.
It's amazing save. Get an inch. Offsides. And team back to around. Vikings, we have.
He has it. It's locked.
It's amazing save. Get an inch. Offsides. And team back to around. Vikings, we have.
He has it. It's locked.
It's amazing save. Get an inch. Offsides. And team back to around. Vikings, we have.
He has it. It's locked.
It's amazing save.
Big save.
Good save by both sides. And team back to around. Vikings, Simon Fraser stepped in the crease.
He has it. It's locked.
It's amazing save.
Big save.
Good save by both sides. And team back off the red. Simon Fraser stepped in the crease.
He has it. It's locked.
It's amazing save.
Big save.
Good save by both sides. And team back off the red. Simon Fraser stepped in the crease.
He has it. It's locked.
It's amazing save.
Big save.
Good save by both sides. And team back off the red. Simon Fraser stepped in the crease.
He has it. It's locked.
It's amazing save.
Big save.
Good save by both sides. And team back shot and that's a goal. Simon Fraser stepped in the crease. Outrun. It's amazing save.
Big save.
Good save by both sides. And team back shot and that's a goal. Simon Fraser stepped in the crease. Outrun. It's amazing save.
Big save.
Good save by both sides. And team back shot and that's a goal. Simon Fraser stepped in the crease. Outrun. It's amazing save.
Big save.
Good save by both sides. Shot and that's a goal. Simon Fraser stepped in the crease. Outrun. It's amazing save. Ball's down. Good save by both sides. He's going on the sideline. Looks like he's going for it. Off the goalie. Ball's down. Good save by both sides. Very aggressive ride. Mike. He's going on the sideline. Looks like he's going for it. Off the goalie. Ball's down. Good save by both sides. Very aggressive ride. Mike. He's going on the sideline. Looks like he's going for it. Off the goalie. Ball's down. Good save by both sides. Very aggressive ride. Mike. He's going on the sideline. Looks like he's going for it. Off the goalie. Ball's down. Good save by both sides. Very aggressive ride. Mike. Going on the sideline. Looks like he's going for it. Off the goalie. Slow break. Justin Warren. Very aggressive ride. Going on the sideline. Looks like he's going for it. Off the goalie. Slow break. Justin Warren. Very aggressive ride. Going on the sideline. Looks like he's going for it. Off the goalie. Slow break. All around. Zach Nation
Hey folks, if you saw a flag on the play, it was waved off. There was an issue with the sticks, but they seemed to get it straightened out there, and no penalty will be enforced.
Lawrence Johnson taking the face-off for the Vikings. And Matthew Sobey for Simon Fraser.
Johnson and Sobey head-to-head once again. Think that'll be a common theme all night. Sobey
Simon
comes away
Fraser
with the early ball here. Looks to kick it back out. Ball's still on the ground here.
Still no possession. Simon Fraser possession. And it's
Ball
up.
maintained in
Viking
the midfield
ball.
by number 34, Kyle Rodney. Once again, right place at the right time. Rodney holding possession here. Now chooses to kick it back out. Number 23, Brett Rideau, who's having a good night himself.
Off to Tyler Cox.
Rodney back behind the net. Has his man number 2, Justin Warren, on the far sideline. Back out number 12, Tyler Cox. Back to number 3, looking for his shot. Dixon chooses to kick it back out to Warren. Excuse me, number 12, Tyler Cox. Dixon now on the far sideline, trying to shake his defender. Finds his man in the middle. It's number 3, has a shot, and it's
Let's stop Chad.
Zach Dixon on the board. 6-2 Vikings lead here. Still early with 13:54 remaining in the second quarter.
Is that Zach's third or second? You don't know? He's got at least 2. He's got 3, right? Rodney's got 3. That's what I There's one goal.
Ibarra now stepping in for Lawrence on the face-off circle. And Ibarra wins it.
Viking ball.
Heavy pressure here. And he slips and falls.
He's
Ball
tripped.
comes out. Simon Fraser maintains possession here. Taking it up the near sideline. It's number 12, midfield.
There's
Looking for a shot. Pass it off to number 6. Wide open net here. Vikings defense gets back.
Defense getting
Number
cluttered.
24 with the shot.
And a shot.
And it's good for the
That's
Simon
a goal
Fraser.
by number 20, Simon Fraser.
Mac Day with the goal. Making it 6-3 Vikings lead. Vikings sending back out Lawrence Johnson. Simon Fraser will do the same with Matthew Sobey.
Lawrence breaks it out. Off to Justin Warren.
Warren taking it up the near sideline here. Number 23, Brett Rideau now. Looking to make something happen. Back behind the net for Zach Dixon. Around the horn now. Johnson, fake pass, makes his man miss. Looks for a shot. Wide right there. Vikings will maintain possession. Number 2, Justin Warren, top of the key, looking for a shot. He shoots. It's blocked in front of the net.
Goalie clamping it
Jordan
down.
Shea sweeps it up, kicks it off to number 20, Josh Ray, who's taking it up the far sideline now for this Simon Fraser offense. Some shake and bake behind the Vikings goaltender there. Simon Fraser kicking it around the perimeter, trying to find a hole in this Vikings defense here. Caleb George now on the offensive, looking for a shot. He shoots, and it's blocked by number 15, Dylan Brown. Number 2, Justin Warren, met by a host of defenders in midfield, looking for some help. He may need it. He's on the ground. Ball comes out. Simon Fraser looking to pick it up.
There's a flag.
On the field.
That's a push. It's a push on number 42 for the Vikings. Or wait. Sorry, 30 for Simon Fraser. 30-second penalty. And there's number 4 on Simon Fraser. A little miscommunication in the box.
Number 23, Brett Rideau now with it. Looking for his shot. The man advantage. Vikings.
Moving around aggressively with a shot and a great save by the goalie.
Troy Boucher once again.
Very aggressive ride. Zach Dixon chasing after the ball. Brett Rideau taking him on. That's a timeout for Simon Fraser. The score is right now 6-3 with 10 minutes and 54 seconds left in the quarter. And we're back. Simon Fraser taking it from the close side of the field.
Clock starts. Number 12, Brendan Simons. Simons has it at the top of the key now.
Simon Fraser taking it from the close side of the field.
Dump it down to one of his.
Mike really committing to that.
Brendan
They
Simons.
will turn him back to the sideline.
Number 4, Greg Lund now with the ball.
And
Simons
we're back.
has it. Makes a defender miss. Shoots it wide left.
Simon Fraser taking it from the close side
Simon
of the field.
Fraser dump it down to one of his.
Mike really committing to that.
Brendan
They will
Simons.
turn him back to the sideline.
Number 6 behind the net now. Kicks it out. Number 24, Greg Lund now with the ball.
And
Mac Day makes a defender miss. Shoots it wide left across the field.
Taking it from the close side
Simon
of the field.
Fraser dump it down. It's number 12.
Mike really
Looking
committing
for a
to
shot.
that.
Spins. Has the defender on the ground. Shoots with the left hand. Wide left. Number 6 behind
Simon
the net
Fraser
now.
still
Kicks
ball.
it out. Number 24, Greg Lund now with the ball. Mac Day makes a
Defense
defender
looks like
miss.
they're really having a hard
Wide
time
back
getting
across the
organized
field.
and knowing who's hot and who's
It's
not.
number 12,
Mike
Drew
really
Lannister
committing
now
to
behind shot,
net.
spins,
As
has the
his
defender on the
teammate
ground,
said
shoots
the
with the
screen.
left hand, wide left.
Now back up top,
Simon
Simon
Fraser.
Fraser. Mac Day.
24. Greg Lund now with the ball.
Mac Day.
Makes a
Defense
finish.
looks like they're really
Heavy
having
pressure on the play, number
no
42.
No
Low
break.
shot, goes out of bounds by Mac Day. Simon
Shot,
Fraser.
spins, has the defender on the ground, shoots with the left hand, wide left.
Now back up top,
Simon
Simon
Fraser.
Fraser. Mac Day.
24. Greg Lund.
Roberts now behind the net as his teammate sets the screen.
Trying to get back in front of
Defense
the
went down.
Great
Great save by the
Goes out of
goalie.
bounds by Mac
Ball
Day.
actually went off the pipe
Simon
there.
Fraser.
Got a little lucky save. Back in front to number 12. Wide left.
Now back up top,
Simon Fraser.
once again over the net for number 12, Brendan
Roberts
Simon.
now behind the net.
Fraser with heavy pressure here.
Trying to get back in front of the
Defense
net.
went
Back
down.
behind the net.
Great save by the
Goes out of
goalie.
bounds by
The
Mac
ball
Day.
actually went off the pipe there.
Mac Day.
Got a little lucky save. Back in front to number 12. Wide left.
Now back up top,
Simon Fraser.
once again over the net for number 12, Brendan
Now
Simon.
behind the net for number 6.
Fraser with heavy pressure here. Back to
Trying to get
net.
back in front of the
Defense
net.
went
Back
down.
behind the net.
Great save by the goalie.
The ball actually went off the pipe there.
Mac Day.
It's number
Got a little
4 now.
lucky
Back in
save.
front shot. He has it. And it's caught by number 15, Dylan Roberts. Once again, swallowing up the heavy shot behind the net.
Fraser with heavy pressure.
Deep clear.
Back to net.
Off the Nate.
Back behind the net.
Great save by the goalie.
Vikings looking to get a quick shot here as the Simon Fraser defense looks to get
Number 4 now.
organized.
Back in front shot. He has it. And it's caught by number 15, Dylan Roberts. Once again, swallowing up the heavy
top
shot.
center.
Fraser with heavy pressure.
Deep clear.
Back to net.
Off the Nate.
Back
Brett getting a little pressure.
Vikings looking to get a quick shot here as the Simon Fraser defense looks to get organized.
Back
Back
in
to
front
12.
shot. He has it. And it's caught by number 15, Dylan Roberts. Once again, swallowing up the heavy shot.
They are now back, kicks it over to number
Clear.
2.
Off the Nate.
Justin Warren.
Brett getting a little pressure.
Vikings looking to get a quick shot here as the Simon Fraser defense now to get organized.
Cox really trying to find something that's going to work for the offense. Is really not moving around enough for the top center.
Yeah, a lot of men standing still here for this Vikings offense. Justin Warren.
Brett getting a little pressure.
Vikings looking to get a quick shot here as the Simon Fraser defense now to get organized.
Cox really trying to find something that's going to work for the
Now throw it
offense.
off back to the
Really
receiver, Kyle
moving
Rodney.
around enough for the top center.
Sitting on a hat trick right now here for this Vikings offense. Justin Warren.
Brett getting a little pressure.
Vikings looking to get a quick shot here as the Simon Fraser defense now back to Cox.
Cox really trying to find something that's going to work for the
Now throw it off back to the receiver, Kyle Rodney. Sitting on a hat trick right now.
Cox going for the drive. Doesn't see it, so he pops it back out. Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Back to Cox.
Cox really
Timeout, Vikings. Much needed there. Offense couldn't seem to get anything under control there.
We got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't see it, so he pops it back out. Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Back to Cox.
Cox really
Timeout, Vikings. Much needed there. Offense couldn't seem to get anything under control there.
We got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't see it, so he pops it back out. Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Back to Cox.
Cox really
Timeout, Vikings. Much needed there. Offense couldn't seem to get anything under control there.
We got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't see it, so he pops it back out. Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Back to Cox.
Cox really
Timeout, Vikings. Much needed there. Offense couldn't seem to get anything under control there.
We got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't see it, so he pops it back out. Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Back to Cox.
Cox really
Timeout, Vikings. Much needed there. Offense couldn't seem to get anything under control there.
We got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't see it, so he pops it back out. Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Back to Cox.
Cox really
Timeout, Vikings. Much needed there. Offense couldn't seem to get anything under control there.
We got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't see it, so he pops it back out. Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Back to Cox.
Cox really
Timeout, Vikings. Much needed there. Offense couldn't seem to get anything under control there.
We got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't see it, so he pops it back out. Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Vikings will get possession back here now. 7:35 remaining here in the second quarter.
We got 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock.
Kyle Rodney with the ball.
So he pops it back
Up
out.
top.
Giving it off to Ryan Dixon.
Rodney takes it to his left and leaves his stick on the ground. That's going to be a problem. Simon Fraser ball in the second quarter. And they look to strike quickly now, kicking it up. to number 24, Mac Day, who's got trouble at midfield, saved by one of his teammates who picks it up around the 40-yard line left and leaves his stick on the ground. That's going to be a problem. Simon Fraser ball, and they're now behind the net to number 6, and they look to strike quickly now. Kicking it up back out to number 18, number 24, Mac Day, who's Smith, who drops the ball, saved by one of his teammates who picks it up. It's a fight for it now. Host of Vikings defenders, ball's still on the ground. Picked up by number 36, and they're now behind the net to number 6. Whithoff, and they look to strike quickly now. Back to number 6. Number 18. Simon Fraser gets the ball back. They lose it now in front of the Vikings net. Pick it back up for it now. Host of Vikings defender here for either still on the ground. Picked up by number 36. Now Mac Day has it settled in at the top of the box. Looks to strike quickly now. Kicks it back to number 6. Simon Fraser gets the ball back. They lose it now in front of the Vikings Bannister now. Pick it back up for it now. Host of Vikings defender here for either still on the ground. Picked up by number 36. Now Mac Day has it settled in at the top of the box. Day with the ball now. Kicks it back to number 6. Simon Fraser gets the ball back. They lose it now in front of the Vikings Bannister now. Pick it back up right now. Pass across the middle. Picked up by number 4. Low shot wide left. Simon Fraser ball behind the Vikings net now. With 6:08 remaining here in the half. Kicks it back to number 6. Simon Fraser gets the ball back. They lose it now in front of the Vikings Bannister now. Pick it back up right now. Bannister now behind the net. Picked up by number 4. Low shot wide left. Josh Ray now. Back out top to Mac Day. With 6:08 remaining here in the half. Scored a goal earlier, looking to make something happen, and he's put on the ground by the Viking defender. Kicks it off to number 20. He's got it now. He's getting low shot wide left. Number 20, back out top, Josh Ray. Day with 6:08 remaining here in the half. Scored a goal earlier, looking to make something happen, and he's put anytime Simon Fraser's offensive players get in the middle, it is getting real physical. He's got it now. He's getting Bannister looking for his shot now. Back out top, Josh Ray. Day with 6:08 remaining here in the half. Scored a goal earlier, Mac Day make something happen. Back out to number 4. Anytime Simon Fraser's offensive players get in the middle, it is getting real physical. Back down now. He's getting Bannister looking for his shot now. Back out top, Josh Ray. Day with 6:08 remaining here in the half. Scored a goal earlier. Mac Day, Lund with the ball now. Anytime back up top today. Day with the running start. Back down. Left-handed shot, and it's wide right. It's a fight to the ball. It is Vikings ball. Great hustle by number 12, Tyler Cox. Mac Day, Lund with the ball now. Anytime Cox back up on the near sideline. Day with the running start. Back down. Left-handed shot, and it's wide right. It's a fight to the ball. It is Vikings ball. Great hustle by number 12, Tyler Cox. And a quick strike by the Simon Fraser offense. Didn't even get time to get the words out. But that's a goal for Simon Fraser. 6-4 Vikings lead now. Cut down to the ball. It is Vikings ball. Great hustle by number 12, Tyler Cox. And a quick strike by the Simon Fraser offense. Didn't even get time to get the words out. But that's a goal for Simon Fraser. 6-4 Vikings lead now. Cut to the ball. It is Vikings ball. Great hustle by number 12, Tyler Cox. And a quick strike by the Simon Fraser offense. Didn't even get time to get the words out. Looks to have the early hand. That's a goal for Simon Fraser. It's a fight now. Picked up by number 16 of Simon Fraser, and they have possession now. Looking to cut the lead down to 1. And a quick strike by the Simon Fraser. Back behind the net for Drew Bannister. Johnson, Simon Fraser, the early hand now. It's a fight now. Picked up by number 16 of Simon Fraser, and they have possession now. Looking to cut the lead down to 1. And a quick strike by the Simon Fraser. Back behind the net for Drew Bannister. Johnson, Simon Fraser, the early hand now. It's a fight now. Picked up by number 16 of Simon Fraser, and they have Simon Fraser behind the net now. Looking to cut the lead down to 1. And a quick strike by the number 4 in front of the net. Behind the net for Drew Bannister. And that's a goal for the Simon Fraser. 2 quick strikes puts them only down by 1 now. 6-5 Vikings lead. Simon Fraser behind the net now. Looking to cut the lead down to 1. And a quick strike by the number 4 in front of the net. Behind the net for Drew Bannister. And that's a goal for the Simon Fraser. 2 quick strikes puts them only down by 1 now. 6-5 Vikings lead. And newly minted Brendan Simons into the face-off circle for Simon Fraser. Number 4 in front of the net. Behind the net for Drew Bannister. And that's a goal for the Simon Fraser. 2 quick strikes puts them only down by 1 now. 6-5 Vikings lead. And newly minted Brendan Simons now into the face-off circle for Simon Fraser.
Number 4,
Abari kicks it back. It's picked up by number 2.
That's a goal for the Simon
Justin
Fraser.
Warren.
2 quick strikes puts them only down
Pressure
by
at
1
midfield.
6-5 Vikings lead.
And
New
Simon
limited
Warren
Brendan
finds some open
Simon
space.
The face-off circle.
Gets
Simon
those wheels
Fraser.
turning. Kicks it back out top. Abari kicks it back. It's
23.
picked up by number 2.
That's a goal for
Brett
Simon
Rideau
Fraser.
now. Warren.
2 quick strikes puts them only down
Pressure
by
at
1
midfield.
6-5 Vikings lead. And new limited
Warren
Brendan
finds some open space.
The face-off circle.
Gets those wheels turning. Kicks it back out top. Abari kicks it back. It's picked up by number 2.
That's a goal for
Brett
Simon
Rideau
Fraser.
now. Warren.
2 quick strikes puts them only down
Rideau
by
now
1
takes it
6-5 Vikings
far
lead.
sideline,
And new
behind the net,
Warren
finds some open space, trying to shake his man off, gets those wheels turning, kicks it back, and he does, looking for a shot across the middle. It trickles behind the net, but it looks like the Vikings will get back to the ball. Rideau now takes it far sideline, behind the net, finds some open space, trying to shake his man off, gets those wheels turning, kicks it back, and he does, looking for a shot across the middle. It trickles behind the net, but it looks like the Vikings will get back to the ball. Rideau now takes it far sideline.
Dixon behind the net for his Vikings offense, looking to get a strike
Shake
back.
his man off, gets those wheels turning, kicks it back, and he does.
Ball's back in
Looking for a
play
shot
now.
across the middle.
Rodney behind
It
the
trickles
net.
behind the net, but it looks like the Vikings will get back to the ball. Rideau now takes it far sideline.
Dixon behind the net for his Vikings offense, looking to get a
Back to
strike
the
back.
12. Gets those wheels turning. Kicks it back.
Cox
makes his man miss in front of the net. Had an opening. Big save by Troy Boucher once again. Rideau now takes it far sideline. And the Simon Fraser offense has the ball now, taking it up the near field. Heavy pressure, puts the man on the ground. Ball comes out, and a flag is in front of the net. Had an opening. Big save by Troy Boucher once again. Rideau now takes it. And the Simon Fraser offense has the ball now, taking up the near field. Heavy pressure, puts the man on the ground. Ball comes out, and a flag is in front of the net. Had an opening. Big save by Troy Boucher once again.
30-second penalty here.
And this will give Simon Fraser's offense. Simon Fraser offense has the ball now, taking up the near field. Heavy pressure, puts the man on the ground. Ball comes out, and a flag is in front of the net.
Liam
Had
O'Connor
an
now,
opening.
top of the
Big
Simon
save
Fraser
by
offense, back
Troy
on break.
Boucher once again.
30-second penalty here.
And this will give Simon Fraser's offense. Simon Fraser offense has the ball now, taking up the near field. Heavy pressure, puts the man on the ground. Ball comes out, and a flag is in front of the net.
Liam
Has his man.
top of the
Big
Simon
save
Fraser
by
offense,
Troy
back on break.
Boucher once again.
30-second penalty here.
And this will give Simon Fraser's offense. Simon Fraser offense has the ball now, taking up the near field. Heavy pressure, puts the man on the ground. Ball comes out, and a flag is in front of the net.
Liam
Has his man.
top of the Simon Fraser
2:10
offense,
remaining in
back
the
on
half
break.
here now.
30-second penalty here.
It'll be
interesting to see who takes the momentum here in the half.
Has the ball now, taking up the near field. Heavy pressure, puts the man on the ground. Ball comes out, and a flag is Greg Lund. The Vikings lose the ball at midfield. 2:10
And
remaining.
Fraser
Looking to pounce on it, but it's picked up by Rodney once again. Right place, right time. He's got open field in front of him. Has his man across the middle, but misses him on a low bounce pass. Vikings and it's Simon Fraser ball. Costly mistake there by Rodney. Looking to pounce on it, but it's picked up by Rodney once again. Right place, right time. He's got open field in front of him. Has his man across the middle, but misses him on a low bounce pass. Vikings and it's Simon Fraser ball. Costly mistake there by Rodney.
They're behind the net now.
Looking to pounce on it, but it's picked up by Rodney.
Going back
once
up top,
again.
get their
Right
men
place,
set
right
as Mac
time.
Day comes
He's got
racing
open
back
field
on
in front of
that
him.
field. Earlier
Has
goal
his man
scorer.
across the
Day
middle,
has
but
it now.
misses him
Looking
on
for
a
a
low
shot,
bounce
left-handed
pass.
shot, and it's wide left.
And it's Simon Fraser ball.
Shot has
Costly
no
mistake there
chance.
by Rodney.
Simon
Behind
Fraser
it
now.
Looking to pounce on it, but it's picked up by Rodney.
Going back
once
up top,
again.
get their
Right
men
place,
set
right
as Mac
time.
Day comes
He's got
racing
open
back
field
on
in front
that
of him.
field. Earlier
Has
goal
his man
scorer.
across the
Day
middle,
has
but
it now.
misses him
Looking
on
for
a
a
low
shot,
bounce
left-handed
pass.
shot, and it's wide left.
And it's Simon Fraser ball.
Shot has
Costly
no
mistake there by
chance.
Rodney.
Simon
Behind
Fraser
it
now.
Looking to pounce on it, but it's picked up by Rodney.
Going back
once
up top,
again.
get their
Right
men
place,
set.
right
Fraser with the
time.
ball now, back
He's
behind
got
the
open
net.
field in front of him.
Earlier
Has
goal
his man
scorer.
across the
Takes it
middle.
off to
Now
number 4.
looking for a shot.
Lund.
Left-handed shot. Lund in front of the net, and he scores. Tie game. Greg Lund. Looking to pounce on it, but it's picked up by Rodney.
Going back up
once
top,
again.
get their
Right
men
place,
set.
right
Fraser with the
time.
ball now, back
He's
behind
got
the net.
open field in front of him.
Earlier
Has
goal
his man
scorer.
across the
Takes it
middle.
off to
Now
number 4.
looking for a shot.
Lund.
Left-handed shot. Lund in front of the net, and he scores. Tie game. Greg Lund. Looking to pounce on it, but it's picked up by Rodney.
Going back
once
up top,
again.
get their
Right
men
place,
set.
right
Fraser with the
time.
ball now, back
He's
behind
got
the
open
net.
field in front of him.
We're all tied up at 6 here with a minute 14 remaining in the half.
Lund in front of the net, and he
Critical time now here.
scores.
Vikings
Tie
have played
game.
so well
Greg
early
Lund.
on in the half. Hate to see them with a halftime deficit.
Back up top, get their right place,
Fraser with the ball now, back behind the net.
and it's Johnson and
We're all
Sobey.
tied up at 6 here with a minute 14 remaining in the half.
Lund in front of the net, and he
Critical time now here.
scores.
Vikings
Tie
have
game.
played so
Fraser
well.
comes out with
Greg
it once
Lund
again.
on in the half. Hate to see them with a halftime deficit.
It's back to Lund.
Lund. Timeout Fraser.
Johnson
They're
and
last of the
Sobe
half.
up at 6.
59 seconds remaining in the half.
Lund in front of the net.
Critical time now here. Vikings have Fraser comes out with it once again on in the half. Hate to see them with a halftime deficit. Back to Lund. Timeout Fraser.
Johnson
They're
and
last of the
Sobe
half.
up at 6.
59 seconds remaining in the half.
What?
Lund in front of the net.
Critical time now here.
Me?
Vikings have Fraser comes out with it once again on in the half. Hate to see them with a halftime deficit. Back to Lund. Timeout Fraser.
Johnson
They're
and
last of the
Sobe
half.
up at 6.
59 seconds remaining in the half.
What?
Lund in front of the net.
Critical time now here.
Me?
Vikings have Fraser comes out with it once again on in the half. Hate to see them with a halftime deficit. Back to Lund. Timeout Fraser.
Johnson
They're
and
last of the
Sobe
half.
into this?
59 seconds remaining in the half.
Sounds like it's 2.
Critical time now here.
Me?
Vikings have Fraser comes out with it once again on in the half. Hate to see them with a halftime deficit. Back to Lund. Timeout Fraser. Johnson and last of the half. 59 seconds remaining in the half.
Sounds like it's 2.
Critical time now here.
Yeah.
Fraser comes out with it once again on the half. Hate to see them with a halftime deficit. Back to Lund. Timeout Fraser. Johnson and last of the half. 59 seconds remaining in the half.
Sounds like it's 2.
Yeah.
Fraser comes out with it once again on the half. Hate to see them with a halftime deficit. Back to Lund. Timeout Fraser. Johnson and last of the half. 59 seconds remaining in the half.
Sounds like it's 2.
Yeah.
And we're back with 58 seconds left in the quarter. Simon Fraser has ball. Starting on the far side of the field.
Looking for a quick strike here with less than a minute remaining.
Yeah.
Coach probably drew up a play here. Lund with it at the top.
And we're back with 58 seconds left in the quarter. Simon
Back
Fraser
down low
has
to
ball.
Bannister.
Starting on the far
Kicks
side
it
of the
off,
field.
number 19. Looking for a quick strike here. Jordan Roberts, less than a minute. Pressured by big number 16. Coach probably drew up a play here. Back out to Lund.
And we're back with 58 seconds left
Lund
in the
with the winning
quarter.
start. Kicks
Simon
it down
Fraser
low
has
to
ball.
Bannister. To number 8.
Starting on
and
the far
Roberts
side of the
off,
field.
number 19. Looking for a quick strike.
Excuse me,
here.
number 8,
Jordan Roberts,
Sobe.
less than a minute.
Pressured by
back
big
to
number
Lund.
16.
Lund looking
going
for
for
a
the
shot,
shot.
and he has it. And it's
Dub.
blocked in front of the
Back
net.
with 58
Ball is
seconds.
Lund.
Defense. Oh, and
Awesome play,
Lund.
Lund to number 8. Another goal by
Starting on the far
Lund.
side of the field.
Vikings defense couldn't control it. Lund picks it up and puts it in. Back to Lund. 76.
Lund
Looking
going
for
for
a
the
shot,
shot.
and he has it. And it's
Dub.
blocked in front of the net. Ball is
Defense.
Lund.
Oh,
Awesome play,
and Lund.
Lund to number 8. Another goal by
Far
Lund.
side of the field.
Vikings defense couldn't control it. Lund picks it up and puts it in. Back to Lund. 16. With only 18 seconds remaining, both teams will have to have a quick strike here if they hope to score.
Christian Ibarra facing off for the Vikings. Christian sending it out for the Vikings.
Rodney's got it. 10 seconds remaining. Takes up the near sideline. Looking for a shot. Push. And he shoots. Saved once again by Boucher. Dixon in front of the net.
Dixon and the goal on Simon Fraser. Nope. No goal. No goal. Vikings were in the crease. The score is 6-7. Simon Fraser. And a flag has been thrown. Flag is thrown on the play. Might be for sportsmanlike conduct. But we'll get back to you after halftime.
Really hope that we do.
Welcome back from halftime, folks.
Simon Fraser switching out the goalies to number 37, Brock Jung. Simon Fraser starting out with the ball due to a flag before the quarter's end.
All right, Sobey with the ball now. Kicks it down low to Lund. Lund kicks it back to number 5, Nolan Nelson. Around the horn they go. Simon Fraser back up top. Back to Sobey. Sobey one-on-one. Can't find his shot. Kicks it off to Lund. Lund back to Nelson. Nelson with a screen by Lund. Back out to Sobey. O'Connor now with the ball at the top. Back to Sobey. They're playing catch. Sobey back down to Nelson, who kicks it on over to Lund. Lund, who's had some success in the first half, looking for his shot. Kicks it back out to Sobey. Back to O'Connor. O'Connor now, one-on-one. Looking for an opening, finds nothing. Back down low. Back to number 14. 14 now. Looking for his man over the middle. Picked up by Sobey. Sobey to Lund. Lund has to kick it back out. Messy pass there. DVC has the opportunity to get it. Ball still loose on the ground. Vikings finally pick it up in midfield. Oh, ball's back on the ground. Fraser picks it up. It's number 5, Nelson. Caleb George now with the ball behind the net. Kicks it out to Lund. Back to O'Connor at the top. Sobey now one-on-one once again. Doesn't like what he sees. Kicks it off to O'Connor. It's Lund now. Lund looks for a pass across the middle to number 14. A little miscommunication there, and it's Vikings ball.
Jerry Roke taking the clear. Off to Dylan Brown. Justin Warren dropping the ball. Still in. Tyler Cox trying to take it out. Unsuccessful.
Physicality at midfield here.
So
Ball's
they're
loose on the
starting to
ground
get
once
chippy.
again. Flag comes in.
Flags on Justin Warren. It's a slash for 1 minute. Vikings are man down yet again in the third quarter.
Fraser will look to capitalize here. Looking for a little cushion. They only have a 1-point lead as it stands now. And it's O'Connor to Lund. Lund now looking for his shot. Fake shot. Back to O'Connor. O'Connor.
And the ball's down.
His pass goes high. Ball's loose at midfield. And it's Vikings ball.
Viking ball.
Big turnover. And it's number 3, Dixon, with looking
Zach
for a shot.
Dixon doesn't see it.
Dixon now waiting for his men to catch up to him behind the net. And there's a whistle here. Looks like a ball's in the field of play.
He's taking it from back corner.
And we're back in play now with Dixon back behind the net.
See if the offense can actually possess the ball and regain the...
Cox now takes it behind the net as Dixon chooses to go back in front. Cox is waiting for his man to get back on the field, and he's back. Number 2, Justin Warren's back from his penalty. Warren with the ball now. Kicks it over to Abare.
Ryan Dixon getting too comfortable.
Excuse me, Ryan Dixon with the ball now. Ryan with a couple spin moves, trying to shake a defender. Doesn't work. Kicks it back out to number 2, Warren. Warren now one-on-one with O'Connor. To his right-hand side. Can't find anything.
2 men's on him. He's getting
on the
pressure.
ground.
Ball's
Ball is
down.
loose. Flag
And
comes
that's
out.
a push from behind. Looks like a little confusion on who got the call. Calls on Simon Fraser for 30 seconds.
Vikings making a few changes here, trying to get a quick goal here with this 30-second penalty on Fraser.
Penalty is on number 16, Liam O'Connor.
It's number 23, Brett Rideau, who will have it. And clock is in. Here goes Rideau. To Cox. Back to Rodney. Rodney, left-handed shot, wide right. Fraser with the ball.
Simon Fraser takes the ball. Zach Dixon trying to get sick, but he can't find it.
Collision at midfield. Fraser now with the ball at the far sideline. At the 20-yard line. Looking to go behind the net now. Fraser kicks it back up top to number 20. Josh Ray looking to shake the defender. Fake passes it there. Chooses to kick it down low behind the net. Looks like number 5, Nolan Nelson, with the ball now.
Defense getting a little too carried away.
Number
Mike
12.
getting beaten.
12 looking for an open man. Has it. Number 4, Greg Lund. Lund looking for a shot.
Defense having a hard time
Kicks it
figuring
down
out where they are. And
wide right. Excuse me, wide left. Fraser maintains possession. It's Fraser behind the net once again. Looking to get these Vikings defenders confused. And they have them confused.
Ball's
Shot by
down.
number 24, Mac Day.
Ball's behind goal.
Ball's on the ground
Little
behind the goal. We'll see who can pick it up.
Viking
Vikings come
ball.
away with it.
With Andrew De Silva. Jerry Rogue taking it up the side. Off
Crossfield
the mark.
pass to Rodney.
Marshall Morris.
Ball's on the ground once again. Fraser comes up with it. Turnover Vikings.
Marshall Morris.
Fraser has numbers here if they can.
Marshall Morris going for stick.
George with the ball now, waiting to get this offense set. It's 19 Roberts, giving it off to number 4, Greg Lund. You've been hearing his name all night. Roberts. Trouble handling the ball, gets it back, kicks it down low to Lund. Lund now, one-on-one behind the net, makes a move. Passes in front of the net, over the head of his intended target. It'll be Vikings ball at midfield. Number 34, Kyle Rodney, picking it up. Taking it upfield. Head of steam. He shoots. He scores. Tie game.
Kyle Rodney now with 4 goals.
There has been a goalie change for Fraser. Number 35, Troy Boucher, is no longer in goal. Waiting to get a number here. The only other goalie we have on roster here is number 37, Brock Jung. DVC comes up with the face-off win. No, they do not. Ball still on the ground, and Fraser picks it up. My mistake. Lund has it now. Bannister with the ball now, as Sobey takes the field with the fresh legs. It's 14. George behind the goal.
Gets beat.
Miscommunication there by the Vikings defense, but they make up for it. Back out to Sobey. Sobey to O'Connor. O'Connor.
Jerry Rogue playing
Shoot.
defense.
Wide right. George is first to it.
Simon Fraser ball.
It's George. Kicks it back to Lund. Lund looking for Sobey. Has him. Didn't like what he sees. Chooses to kick it back out. This Vikings defense is holding firm here. It's Nelson. Bannister kicks it off to Lund up top. Back to Sobey. Around the horn they go. Here goes Sobey. Screened by Lund. Kicks it back out to Lund. Looking for the right-handed shot. Doesn't like what he sees. Gives it back off to Nelson. Excuse me, Drew Bannister. O'Connor shoots wide right. Nelson will take it behind the net. Bannister in front of the net, looking to post up the defender. Kicks it back up top to Lund. Lund with the running start. Shoots, and he scores! Beautiful right-handed slap shot.
Simon Fraser takes the lead again. 7-8. 5 minutes and 53 seconds left in the quarter.
Number 12, Brendan Simons.
And
Christian
Ibarra for the Vikings.
Abari kicks it back. And Warren picks it up. Good hustle by Warren. Splits a couple defenders of Fraser. Full head of steam up midfield. Doing it all by himself is Warren. Gets it into the restricted box.
Can't do much there. He's going to move it around a little more.
Warren taking his time now, assessing these Fraser defense.
Offense trying to figure out what formation they want to do and what play they're going to run.
Fraser gives it off to Cox. Cox goes behind the net to Dixon. Zach Dixon. Dixon trying to make a move, get to the front of the net, and he's pushed back by a Fraser defender. In front of the net, it's a wide open.
Behind the back shot by Zach Dixon.
Dixon to Dixon on the play. Ties it up for this Vikings team at 8.
Oh, sorry, that was Ryan Dixon.
.447 remaining in the third quarter here. Tie ball game at 8. It'll be Abare and Soban now squaring off in the face-off circle.
False start by Christian Ibarra. Simon Fraser ball at midline.
Sobey with possession.
Man on behind.
Pressured at midfield. looking for a teammate, and he's found him on the far sideline.
And he misses
mishandled
it.
by number
Viking
20,
ball.
Josh Ray. That's a turnover for Simon Fraser and an opportunity for this Vikings offense to take the lead.
Abdullah Yassin bringing it in for the Vikings. Taking the double. Breaks away.
Yassine shakes 2 defenders. Now 3.
And he breaks all 3.
All the way to the net. He's
Going
shooting
in for the
and
shot.
it's saved by Jung. But there is some flag on the far side of the field.
Offsides on Simon Fraser.
So number 5, Nolan Nelson, looks to be guilty of the penalty there. He's coming off. Looks like the Vikings offense will have a 30-second man advantage. They'll look to take the lead here.
Ryan Dixon going for the fake shot.
It's Rideau at the top of the key. Rideau to Cox.
Cox doesn't see
Crossfield
anything.
to Dixon. Dixon
Ryan with
he
the
scores!
shot!
Top right-hand corner. Vikings lead.
Back-to-back goals by Ryan Dixon, giving the Vikings the lead.
4:14 remaining in the third quarter.
Ryan Dixon catching up to his brother Zach Dixon in goals, both with 2 goals.
It's back to Lawrence Johnson in the face-off circle for the Vikings. And it looks like Sobey, the matchup from the first half. Ball's loose in midfield. Scramble for the ball. Fraser comes up with it. It's 16, Liam O'Connor.
Jerry Rowe playing defense.
Kicks it off behind the net to Nelson. Back to Lund. Looking to get this offense set. Couple switches on the field. Has the Vikings defenders a little bit confused. No worse for the wear. They kick it back out. It's O'Connor. The full head of steam. He's pushed back by the Vikings defenders. Kicks it out behind to Nelson.
Lawrence Johnson helping
Over the
out.
middle is 16. And it trickles in. Looks like the Vikings goalie got a piece of it, but it still trickled in behind number 16, Andrew Da Silva. We're tied up at 9 with 3:19 remaining in the third.
Simon Fraser goal by number 18, Ryan Smith.
Rodney, right place, right time, like he's been all night. Quick strike from Dixon over the net. Vikings maintain possession here. Brett Rideau getting this Vikings offense set. Behind the net now is Rideau. Rideau. Spin move.
Doe having to take it back out.
Kicks it back out to number 3, Zach Dixon. It's Rideau.
Rideau
Makes a man miss.
with a shot and a goal!
Vikings lead 10-9. 2:26 remaining in the third.
It's anybody's game at this point. Nobody knows. Nobody will know.
Johnson and Sobey. Back at it.
Classic rivalry. Johnson breaks away with a fast break, passing it off to Zach Dixon. Zach getting doubled, having a breakaway.
Vikings were looking for another quick strike, but this Simon Fraser defense got settled in quick there and made sure that did not happen. It's Rideau, your last goal scorer, kicking it off to Cox. Pat Bonserio with the ball. And the ball's on the ground. There's a fight for the ball. Fraser comes up with it.
Ryan Dixon. Ball staying back low on this clear. Simon Fraser's having a hard time getting it moving. Looks like they're good.
Timeout by the Simon Fraser coach. You could hear him yelling from up here in the booth.
And we're back. Simon Fraser taking it from X.
Lund has it behind the net. Has Nelson in front of the net. Chooses to kick it back out to number 6, Drew Bannister. It's now Ray with the pressure. Kicks it back over to Lund. Lund one-on-one, looking for a shot.
Kyle Rodney playing defense.
It's Bannister now. Lund to Nelson.
Back over to the midline. Taken by Ryan Dixon.
Vikings back on the prowl now with 30 seconds remaining. They give it to Rodney. He's had the hot hand tonight. Cox comes on the field late.
Kyle Rodney waiting for his team to get set up.
15 seconds remaining. Here goes Rodney. Rodney making his run.
Breaking away. Deep hole picks it up. And ball's down.
Number 18, Dixon.
Ryan Dixon.
Wide right.
And that's goalie ball. Simon Fraser taking it up from X. And it's a Gilman, it looks like. And that's the end of the third quarter. 10-9, Vikings with the lead.
And bell rings on the third quarter. At 45 minutes of regulation play, score is Simon Fraser 9. Freshman number 37, Brock Young, taking his post at the north end.
It's number 39, Lawrence Johnson. And number 8, Matthew Sobey, at it once again.
We've really been at it this whole game. It's been sort of 50-50 on who gets the possession.
And here comes Johnson. Johnson's got it.
Oh,
And a misfire on the pass.
Simon Fraser taking in backside. Goalie's looking for a clear. Long pole looks like he's going to take it all the way. Nope. He gives it off to another long pole.
Oh, good
And
defense
down
by number 27 of the Vikings.
Jerry Roque.
Number 27, Jerry Roque, knocking the ball down for the Vikings. Simon Fraser recovers.
It's 16, Liam O'Connor with the ball now for Fraser.
O'Connor looking for something to happen.
O'Connor had his man beat. Chooses to kick it out behind the net. It's number 19, Jordan Roberts. Roberts with his teammate setting a screen. It's Lund. Gives it back to him. Lund.
Breaks away from the defense.
Back to O'Connor. Connor shoots, and it's wide left. Fraser will maintain possession.
Pass to O'Connor. O'Connor taking a shot. Shot goes wide to the left. And over the fence. Shot's still going.
Here comes O'Connor again with a running start. Kicks it back out to number 8, Matthew Sobey. Running start from the far corner now. Here comes Lund. Lund makes his man miss.
Just high.
Lund taking a shot. Shot goes high.
It's O'Connor once again. Gives it off to Sobey. Sobey back in the far corner. Bannister with it now. Looking for a pass to Lund over the middle. Couldn't connect there. Kicks it out to O'Connor. Back to Sobey. Sobey.
Jerry Roque playing great defense.
Bannister. Bannister puts the ball on the ground. Looks to kick it back to his teammate. There's 3 Vikings defenders around him, and they do come up with it. And they lose it. Ball's back on the ground. We'll look to see who comes up with it here.
Looks like Simon Fraser ball. Back at far corner. Throwing around back up top so that they can reset.
Back to O'Connor. O'Connor with the running start. Right-handed shot. Low shot, and it's blocked by Brown.
Marshall Morris taking it up for the clear.
And Morris takes it all the way up. Number 23, Brett Rideau.
Offense working it around.
Kicks it off to Warren. Warren now making sure his teammates are set. Their coach is calling out a play right now. They're bringing on number 12, Tyler Cox, as we speak. It's Rideau with it now. Rideau. Pass is batted down by a Fraser defender. Their ball's on the ground, and it's picked up by Fraser. Running start.
Number 18, Ryan Smith, taking out for the clear. Sorry, 48. Ethan McLaurin.
Behind the net now is number 18. Ryan Smith with it. Gives it off to 5, Nolan Nelson. Back out to Mac Day. It's 12 with the keeper. Kicks it off to Nelson behind the net. Back out today. Shoots it back over to number 12, Brendan Simons. Simons looking for a shot, and he's pushed back. Good defense by the Vikings defenders to stay strong there.
That's Cameron Durkin playing close D on.
Here comes Day. Day running start across the middle.
Batted back out. Oh, and a missed pass, giving it to the Vikings. Cameron Durkin giving it off to Justin Warren for the clear. Justin.
Warren putting on a host of moves. Does it by himself while protecting the ball. Good finesse there by Justin Warren.
Justin Warren giving it off to Brett Rideau.
Rideau. Back to Warren. Back to Rideau.
Offense not moving around a lot, not giving them a lot of opportunities.
Rideau makes a man miss. Left-handed shot. Here it comes. Wide right.
Just wide. It's Viking ball from X.
A lazy pass by Warren. Excuse me, Cox there. Turns it over to number 9. 9. Running start. Passes it off. Open net. And it's off the post.
The goalie. What a save by Dylan Brown.
It's Rideau with it now. And they have the numbers. It's Rideau. Rideau chooses to go back out. Didn't like his angle there. Back out to Warren. Number 38, Yassine Abdullah comes in for Rideau. Looks a little gassed on the sideline.
Kyle Rodney losing the ball.
It stays Vikings ball according to the referee here. Fraser did not like that call. And it's Abdullah with the ball now. Abdullah behind the net.
Being his man, giving it off to Warren.
It's Dixon. Zach Dixon. Shot from the high post. And it's in. Beautiful bounce shot by Zach Dixon.
Zach Dixon, that is giving him a hat trick.
It's now an 11-9 lead for the DVC Vikings with 8:18 remaining in the game. It's Johnson and Sobey once again. Skirmish in the middle. Ball comes bouncing out on the ground. And Fraser picks it up. It's Sobey again. It's number 6, Drew Bannister with the ball now. Good pressure on the play by number 8, Magnum Wrestler Miller.
Still has it. Just looking for an opportunity.
It's back out to Lund up top. Lund looking to make something happen by himself. He has
Lund beats his man. Open goal.
I just found out if my mic's been muted this whole quarter.
Great Lund on the run.
It's now an 11-10 lead as the lead is cut in half by Lund's open goal. Not contested at all by no defenders.
Defense just got beat right there. And it was a slow slide to take the man that was driving. Messy.
Johnson and Sobey. Sobey seemed to been getting the best of him here in the second half.
Lawrence picking it up. And it's given to Simon Fraser. Simon Fraser with the possession and a fast break.
Over the middle to Lund. Lund with another opening. And he missed
just over the goal.
Here comes Fraser from behind the net. Behind the back shot. And he's put on the ground. But there is a flag. Heavy hit on the play. Number 18, Ryan Smith, remains on the ground. He's still feeling the effects of that big hit by the Vikings defenders.
That was a cross check on number 16. For 1 minute. Simon Fraser given a huge opportunity right now. And the final quarter with a score that's this close.
It's O'Connor to Lund. Back to O'Connor. It's Day. Day now looking for a shot, and he shoots, and it's in top left corner. Beautiful shot by Day. Ties it up at 11.
And the penalty is released, so it's all even now. This is Christian Ibarra versus Sobe. Christian's had some great luck with these face-offs. See if his luck can stay strong.
Ball's on the ground and picked up by Fraser. Fraser's been winning a lot of these face-offs here in the second half.
Justin Warren playing some really close D, and he's beaten.
In front of him.
O'Connor not taking the shot.
Bannister with it now. This Vikings defense looking a little tired. It's O'Connor. Back to Sobey. Six minutes remaining in the ball game. Tied up at 11. It's now number 19, Jordan Roberts. Roberts with the screen from Lund. Behind the net. Physicality by number 29 of the Vikings defense.
Simon Fraser dropping it up top. But a quick recovery.
It's Lund. Lund from behind the net.
Looking for the shot. He takes it. Just wide.
Number 6, Drew Bannister, closest to the ball. He'll take it now. Some changes for the Simon Fraser team. As number 14, Caleb George makes his way back on the field and he has the ball. Kicks it off to the far corner.
Trying to beat his man. Can't do it.
It's George now. George looking for a shot. Back down low. Kicks it back up to number 6, Bannister. Now it's O'Connor. O'Connor. Number 19.
Defense with the late slide and the
14
break.
in front of the
Great
net.
save by Dylan Brown.
One-on-one was George and Brown.
Scoops
Brown
up.
got the better of him there.
Simon Fraser goosing it up top.
Here goes O'Connor. O'Connor to Bannister. Bannister, open
Close.
man.
Great save by Dylan Brown.
And the Vikings come away with it at midfield.
A clear by Andrew De Silva.
De Silva shoots.
Misses. It's picked up by Ryan Dixon. Ryan Dixon bringing it in from X.
Just over 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Tied up at 11. This is crunch time here, folks. It's Rideau with the ball now. Rideau taking his time, assessing this Fraser defense. Rideau, one-on-one with O'Connor. Pass across
High
the
pass.
middle.
Tyler Cox overcommitting.
And it's picked up by Fraser. It's number 9. Mason Hicks taking it all the way, coast to coast, looking to shoot one-on-one with the goalie, and it's blocked once again by Dylan Brown. Just over 3:20 remaining in the ball game. Every possession counts now. It's Mac Day with the ball now. Fresh set of legs coming on the field. Down low to Roberts. It's Lund. Lund with the spin move. Can't shake the defender. Kicks it off to number 18.
Great save by Dylan Brown.
Brown.
Dylan Brown is really on fire tonight.
Fraser does retain possession as the loose ball is picked up by them.
Simon Fraser slowing it down up top.
It's number 12.
2
Brendan
minutes
Simons
and-
with the ball.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Better make something happen soon.
Simons one-on-one with Warren.
Beats Warren. Switching off to Jared. Back up top.
Today, back to Lund. Lund with the running start. Looking for a shot. He shoots off the post. Vikings defender picks it up. And it's controlled by Dylan Brown.
Dylan Brown with a large pass to Brett Rideau.
Rideau
with a fast break.
Gives it up to Dixon. Pass it off to the other. Oh! Ryan Dixon with it now behind the net. Dixon gives it off to his brother Zach. Zach loses the ball, picked up by Cox, and he loses it. Ball still on the ground. Whistles on the play. We'll await the call now. It'll maintain DVC possession with 1:36 remaining in the ball game. It's Rideau.
Brett Rideau taking it from up top.
Rideau now circled all the way back behind the net, letting the clock tick. It's at 1:10 now. Here comes Rideau now, making his move behind the net. Makes a shake move, looking over the middle. Can't find a teammate. Timeout Vikings.
Timeout Vikings. And we're back. There's 55 seconds left in the quarter. Tied at 11-11 in the fourth quarter.
Vikings do have the ball.
Vikings taking it far side. Kyle Rodney with the ball.
Rodney, early hero of this ball game, looking for one more clutch moment from him. Rodney taking his time, takes a peek at the clock. It's now at 30.
30 seconds. They got to make something happen soon if they want it to work.
Here it comes. Rodney, over the middle, pressure. He shoots!
And it's just wide.
Number 3, Zach Dixon, will take it behind the net with 24.2 seconds remaining. It's Dixon to Cox. Under 20 remaining. Here comes Cox. Cox looking for a shot.
And it's
wide.
way off.
12.6 seconds left. And the Vikings will exhaust their last timeout.
12 seconds left. We're back. Only 12 seconds left on the clock.
It'll be Rodney taking it behind the net for the Vikings.
Kyle Rodney with the most goals this whole game with 4.
Clock is in. Here goes Rodney. Clock's at 10. Rodney got to make something happen. Takes it from behind the net. Shoots. And he scores!
It's Rodney! With 1.6 seconds left. Vikings take the W.
Rodney once again comes up clutch for this Vikings team. His 4th goal of the game. 5th goal of the game.
Vikings take the W over Simon Fraser. Lots of
Johnson and Sobey. It's all but over here. 1.6 seconds remaining. Vikings will look to just run out the clock here. And they'll do just that.
And
Your
the
DVC
face-off
Vikings will
runs
take
the
this
clock,
win,
and it's a
12 to
win for
11.
the Vikings. First win this season for them. It's a momentous time.
Thanks, folks, for tuning in.
Have a great night.